Good morning. It's 7:30 in the morning on Saturday, which is very unlike me. We're going to be going out on our training ride a day early because there's storms were yesterday and there's going to be more storms tomorrow, so we're going to need to do it today. It's the only day without 60-mile-an-hour winds. We're going to be going up that way to the Ayrshire Alps, so hopefully you can come along with me. We're going to be doing about, I think it's 7 climbs today. I don't know the elevation yet. We'll find out when I get back, because I had to plan this route on commute last night and I used Strava's elevations to try to be consistent. So anyway, yeah, hopefully you can come along and you enjoy the ride. Legs are not really wanting to wake up today. It's a beautiful morning, but I don't tend to ride in the mornings. And to get to ride today, I've had to sack off a full rest day that I tend to get on the Saturday. So, legs are feeling it. Only a mile in or so, well 2 miles in. I think the route today is going to be in the 60s again, which is good for me, mentally. It's going to be more hilly, as in like you're going up for longer on ascents today compared to last week's. I really wanted to do like a longer route, which includes a few more hills, but I've got stuff to do this afternoon, so that's put a stop to that. Temperature's a bit warmer than last week, thankfully. Whew. So, not wearing as much, which hopefully will help me not overheat. So I thought I'd give you a bit of an introduction into what the Ayrshire Alps is. So the area I'm in, known as South Ayrshire, is actually quite a flat area. So it's got hills, obviously, but most of them are not big ones at all. This is apart from the south of South Ayrshire, where the hills just tend to spike up like over here on the ridgeline. It's the biggest hills. Also among the hardest ones. Most of the hills in Ayrshire are under a mile. Most of the ones up there are over a mile. In fact, one of the ones in Glenalla is about 5 miles long. We'll turn off and we're going to take on a hill that I've never gone up before called, I think it's Hadyard. We'll come down the other side of it, go along to Bar, and then up the Screws. From there, we'll see what time it is, because again, I'm on a schedule today. So, I'm glad I'm out, even though my legs aren't. It's like going through a sludge at the moment. I didn't clean my bike yesterday, I should have. We live and learn. Anyway, back to it. struggling. I have no idea if I'm at the top, but get a little. We're right up close to the actual turbines. There's one right over those trees. You're pretty close to them. I don't think I've ever been quite this close and in amongst them. Like, they're the one that stopped over there. You go around it. It's quite a nice view out today, although the sun's directly in your eyes, so shades are necessary. I don't know where the term Ayrshire Alps ever came from. I found it out by when I was looking up a sportif that I passed through. Anyway, we need to keep moving, otherwise I would get cold. I'm already getting cold. Right. So we're down in the middle of the glen. It's got a nice little river running down the middle of it over there. We're heading towards Bar, which is a small little village. It's about 2 streets, maybe 3. Right. Once we're there, we'll be at the base of the next climb called the Screws. So you might be wondering where these hills get their name from. Like Hay Hill, Glenalla. Well, a lot of it comes from the name of the farms that are on them. Like you're cycling along and you're like, what do I call this? How do I define this? You know, oh, there's a farm there by that name, okay. Call it that. That's true for most of them, but this one, the Screws, has got a very different name for a very good reason. So while all these are country roads and they all twist, this one takes the cake, and that if you look at it from above or if you're going down, you'll see that it curls in on itself like it's been screwed up. So which is what gives it its unique name of the Screws. Right, we're on the first, well, we're on the first like tail bend, but up there the road curls round again. Now this hill, despite its name and its bends, is actually probably the easiest in and out of the entire, well, area, because the precision of it's pretty low. I think it averages probably 4% the entire way. It does dip down a little bit and up, but it's pretty consistent, making it quite an easy climb to get out. The downside of this hill is that since it's got a small village at the bottom,
it gets more traffic than the rest. And this road is not as wide as you probably think it is. So now we're at the top of the Screws. It really doesn't take long. It's probably among the shortest of the climbs too. And again, we're up at a wind farm. Right, about to do the downhill. A lot of people prefer going down the Screws instead of going up it. I can't say I really agree with that. I've always preferred going up it. Like going down it, you have to use your brakes an awful lot because you're constantly going around corners. But anyway, time to put you back into the holder, and we'll be seeing you at the bottom of the hill. So I'm at the base of Glenalla. It's a long climb. I'm about to go up the way I don't like going. So there's two ways to go up the, I suppose you call it the north side of it. You've got this way, which is about an extra mile long. It's not steep on this section at all. It's just grueling and just keeps going, and the surface on it's horrible. And then you get the way I do like going, which is known as the steep way, where it goes up to like 12%, I think, maybe 13. Bit of a masochist, but it's a lot shorter. You get up to the same bit, you join, and you keep going on. Like, it's a bit of a kick at the bottom of it, and I really have enjoyed doing that over the years. So a little sad doing it this way, but to get to there, it's like another like 2 or 3 miles that way, and again, we're up against the clock, so we got to keep moving. Gonna have a headwind for most of it, so probably gonna slow me down. But yeah, come on, we're doing well. Just under 2 hours in and just under 30 miles. We're not doing too badly. Hopefully I can complete this entire route. I have to be back for 1 o'clock, and it is currently 5 to 10. So what, I've got 3 hours to do another, oh, it's a bit over 30 miles. It sounds doable, but as long as I'm moving. Okay, gotta go. Right, we're still in Glenalla. This part of the Ayrshire Alps, like the two climbs, Glenalla and Nic O'Balloch, are actually quite unique in some ways. This is actually considered part of the national cycle route. Like in the UK, if you don't know, there's certain paths which are just designated that. It's designed so that to keep general cyclists away from more busy roads. You're not obligated to take it, but it's nice to. And so when there is one, I do tend to take it. So if you were thinking about bringing a car up here, I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying you need to be courteous and realise that this is where you tend to find more cyclists. Anyway, we're past the halfway point on the climb. We're on what I tend to call the flat point. And then you get hit by the final crunch at the top for Tairlaw. Anyway, let's keep going. First up, I don't know the name of this climb, but I know that it's kind of long and honestly kind of boring. Normally I avoid it, but it's on the track today. My legs are rather fried at the moment. Little note for those who are wanting to do this road in the coming week. I think it's, the sign said from the 24th to the 7th, this road's going to be closed. Didn't say why. Hopefully it's resurfacing because it's in a bit of a state in places. Anyway, I am struggling, as you might be able to tell. It's just I'm not fresh anymore. This climb is pretty easy. You can low gear it. If you're strong, you can high gear it. Tailwind's nice though, when you get it. Right, so I've got a few small notes for this area, for those who care. I don't advise coming up here under two conditions. The first one being icy. These roads do not tend to get treated, and we're up reasonably high. So you do tend to find them frozen, and if you go off the side of the road here, there's a good chance that you will not get a mobile service to get help. The second condition is when it's very windy, so you gotta be careful up here. Bring some food and water because there's no shops. Well, there's one shop. I'll show you that in a later video. I like going there. Right, so we're at the top of that hill now, and we're about to come to a long downhill section. We do love to see it. Now, just a word of warning, if you're gonna come here and do this, the top part of this is single track, and there are cars, so just be wary of that, okay? that's the ride finished, completed, done. Won't lie, I took like 5 to 8 miles off the end of it because I'm just feeling that bit tired and I'm a bit too close to, well, the time I need to be back for. I'm now like 20 minutes early, but like would have probably been like 10 minutes late, so you win some, you lose some. So thanks very much for sticking by and watching. Yeah, next week there should be another video, probably another training ride, but I don't know what it's going to be yet. I need to go and find out all the stats. Hopefully I remember to put them down the bottom of the screen, the elevation. It was about 62 miles, so fairly decent. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the future. Okay, bye, 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 bye.